All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
Take this. Tell them I'm not doing it. Tell them I'm not doing it. Bro, they got an IRL. Chat, listen. I told everybody, let's do this shit with Jynxzi.
30% validated viewer? I mean, you have to be kidding me.
Jynxzi called it before anyone else did. While half the internet was still defending Kai Cenat, Jynxzi had already figured out exactly what kind of person he was dealing with, and everything that happened after proved him right. Now, if you've been anywhere near streaming culture over the past few months, you already know there's been serious tension between these two. But what most people still don't fully understand is just how deep this thing goes. This wasn't some petty Twitter argument or a clipped moment taken out of context. This was a slow burn, a pattern of disrespect that built up over time until it finally exploded in front of hundreds of thousands of people watching live. Jynxzi, for those who need the context, is one of the most respected names in the Twitch space right now. He built his audience the hard way, grinding ranked games, growing his community organically, and earning a reputation as someone who actually shows up. When he commits to something, he follows through. That's just who he is. Kai Cenat, on the other hand, has been moving different. He's got the numbers, he's got the platform, he's got the cosigns from basically every major name in the game. And somewhere along the way, it seems like that energy shifted. When you're the biggest streamer on the planet, certain habits start to form, and not all of them are good ones. What went down between these two didn't start with one single incident. It was a buildup. Moments that individually might seem small, but when you line them all up together, the picture gets real clear real fast. And once you see the full timeline, you're going to understand exactly why Jynxzi did what he did and why so many people across the internet had his back when everything finally came to a head. This is the story of how Jynxzi was right all along and how the internet eventually caught up. To really understand what set all of this off, you have to go back to the Clash Royale stream, because that's where the cracks first showed up in public for everyone to see, in real time. Jynxzi had organized a full tournament, not a casual, let's hop on and see what happens kind of thing. An actual structured event with Kai, the rest of AMP, and a set time that everyone agreed to. Jynxzi put in the work ahead of time, coordinated the logistics, and showed up ready to deliver for his audience. Tens of thousands of people tuned in expecting something big. And early on, it looked like it was actually going to come together. Then things started falling apart almost immediately. Right as the tournament was supposed to kick off, the AMP guys started talking over Jynxzi, not letting him explain the rules, not giving him the floor to set things up the way he'd planned.
How was that cheating? Do y'all want to do a tournament? Because I think that would be fire, bro. Like if y'all play each other.
Echo? Who's echoing? Kai.
It might be me. Wait, is it better now?
So go to your account, go to social, and then go to invite friend. That's a yellow button. Click that, and then you copy.
Hey, anybody in the chat want him?
How you do this? Where am I going?
Let me
chat. I don't even know if this. I don't even know if this is gonna happen.
Every time he tried to get a word in, someone else was already talking. It was the kind of disrespect that's easy to brush off once, but hard to ignore when it keeps happening over and over in the span of just a few minutes. And then Kai and the rest of AMP just left, walked off their setups entirely and switched to an IRL segment without telling Jynxzi a single word about it beforehand.
Listen, spam boy about to smash it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say no.
So guys,
no.
Go to.
Wait, where am I going? Where am I going?
Remember the screen, the main screen. That says
Nah, he's trying to scare me, bro. He's trying to scare me.
Oh, good.
Should I spam one? All right, come here. No, come here. Don't move, all right? Don't move.
Wait, what? Kai's doing IRL?
Yo. All right. What is this? Now, chat. What is this right here, bro?
All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
No heads up, no coordination, nothing. 1 minute, they were all supposedly locked in for this tournament. The next minute, Jynxzi is sitting there on stream in front of his entire audience with no idea what's happening. Here's what makes it even worse. The IRL segment they switched to was apparently Clash Royale themed, meaning someone planned it, Someone knew it was coming. They just didn't bother to loop Jynxzi in on any of it, even though he was the one who set the whole thing up in the first place. That detail right there says everything. Kai's chat caught on immediately. The second Jynxzi's confusion hit the screen, the comments started flooding in. People were laughing, spamming reactions, treating it like entertainment. And Kai, instead of stepping up and taking accountability, just kind of folded under the pressure of his own audience.
Why does it Al Kai? No, tell Jynxzi. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jynxzi, bro. Tell Jynxzi they had something planned IRL, but nigga, I'm about to do a one-on-one. Tell Jynxzi I'll do the one-on-one with him. I'm not doing it. I didn't want to do the IRL shit. I ain't gonna lie. I told him not to do IRL. Tell Jynxzi I didn't want to do it. I'm not doing the IRL shit, gang. I'm not.
That's the part that stuck with a lot of people watching. It wasn't just that the situation happened. It was how Kai handled it when it blew up in front of everyone. Because when your chat is going crazy and you're the one who caused the problem, that's your moment to be straight up about it. Own it, apologize, fix it. Simple.
No. I don't have to chat. Listen, lad, listen. No. Tell him come back. He got on for real? Jynxzi ended for real? Oh, God. Bro, oh my gosh, bro. Hold on. Take this. Tell him I'm not doing it. Bro, they got an IRL. Chat, listen. I told everybody, let's do this with Jynxzi. Oh my God, this stressing me out, bro. I don't want to do the IRL. I'd rather do this with Jynxzi, gang. When CB first came in here, I said, no, I don't want to do IRL. I literally just said that. Wait, is he streaming still? Is he streaming still or is he ending? Bro, this ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Why would they, like... Oh my gosh, bro.
But that's not what went down. Jynxzi ended his stream, just cut it off entirely. And honestly, what else was he supposed to do? He had tens of thousands of people watching him sit there while the people he invited to his stream walked off without a word. There's only so much dead air you can fill before you have to make a call. And Jynxzi made it. The internet reacted fast. Clips spread everywhere within hours. People who had never even watched Jynxzi before were suddenly on his side because the disrespect was so obvious you didn't need any context to feel it. You could just see it.
Bro, it's like, oh my gosh. That's so ass, bro. Cause I told Jynxzi, bro, I literally told Jynxzi, look at it, bro, I'ma still, it might not be on my stream, but I'ma still dedicate a day to now think it. Bro, y'all just messed up with Jynxzi, gang.
You said what?
I just messed up Jynxzi shit.
How?
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
I ain't lying. Who said that? Like, I don't know how we supposed to know that because we were supposed to do this again.
Bro, we had to communicate with him, bro.
A guy who put in real effort getting completely brushed aside by people who didn't even have the basic courtesy to communicate with him. And this is where it gets interesting, because Kai's response to the whole thing wasn't exactly what people were hoping for. There was no direct, clean apology. No moment where he got on stream and said, yeah, we messed up, that was wrong. Instead, it was vague, it was indirect, and it left a lot of people feeling like he still didn't fully get why Jynxzi was upset in the first place, which told you everything about where Kai's head was at. And that right there is when the real pattern started becoming visible to people who had been paying attention. See, the Clash Royale incident wasn't some random one-off situation that came out of nowhere. People started going back through the tape, looking at old clips, old streams, old interactions between Kai and other creators. And what they found painted a pretty consistent picture. This wasn't the first time someone in Kai's orbit had been left out in the cold. It wasn't the first time plans fell apart because communication went completely out the window. The names and situations were different, but the story kept rhyming. When you're at the level Kai is at right now, there's a certain gravitational pull that forms around you. Everyone wants to be in your stream, in your videos, in your circle, and sometimes that kind of position makes people sloppy. Not necessarily out of malice, but out of a simple failure to realize that other people's time and reputations are on the line when they commit to something with you.
Do not want to do the iron thing. I want to game. Jynxzi had this fire idea to coach me while I game. So damn, I feel bad now. I feel bad now because it's like, nigga, the nigga literally was waiting all day and posted a flyer and all type of shit. You saying who give a bro? It's not about who gives a. It's about like the nigga time. It's a nigga stream. You feel me? I don't know.
Jynxzi understood that. He's built his entire brand on reliability. His audience knows that when he says he's going to do something, it's getting done. So when he got publicly left hanging in front of his own community, it wasn't just an embarrassing moment. It was an attack on the thing he'd spent years building. Here's the plot twist that most people completely glossed over though. After all of this went public, after the clips spread and the discourse took over every corner of streaming Twitter, a few people close to the situation started revealing that Jynxzi had actually tried to address things privately before any of this became a public story. He reached out. He tried to handle it behind closed doors the right way, the mature way, before making it anyone else's business. Kai never responded. That single detail reframed the entire situation for a lot of people, because now it wasn't just about one bad stream day anymore. It was about a pattern of someone being repeatedly ignored by a person who had every resource, every platform, and every opportunity to simply do better. And Jynxzi's silence after that point spoke volumes. He didn't go on a rant. He didn't post a call-out thread. He didn't do any of the messy public drama stuff that would have actually given Kai something to respond to. He just stopped. Stopped collabing, stopped acknowledging, stopped engaging. And in the streaming world, that kind of quiet is louder than any argument. The internet noticed. Because when someone with Jynxzi's reputation completely cuts off a person without making a scene about it, you know the reason is serious. People don't walk away from opportunities like a Kai Cenat collab over nothing. Those streams are massive. The exposure alone is worth millions in audience growth. So when Jynxzi decided that wasn't worth it anymore, people started asking real questions about what exactly went on behind the scenes. What makes this whole thing sting even more for Kai is the timing. This happened right when his brand was supposed to be untouchable. Record-breaking numbers, major deals, mainstream crossovers. On paper, everything was going perfectly. But the Jynxzi situation cracked that image just enough for people to start looking at things differently. Suddenly, the conversation shifted from celebrating how big Kai had gotten to questioning what kind of person sits at the center of all that success. And that's a conversation that doesn't go away easily. You can recover from a bad stream. You can recover from a public argument. But the reputation of being someone who doesn't respect the people around you, that sticks. It follows you into every future collab, every future controversy, every future moment where someone has to decide whether they trust you enough to show up for you. Jynxzi saw all of this before the rest of the internet did. He just chose to let his actions do the talking instead. At the end of it all, this situation really comes down to one simple truth. Respect doesn't care how big your numbers are. It doesn't care how many records you've broken or how many celebrities have been on your stream. The way you treat the people around you, especially the ones who showed up for you when it counted, that's what defines you when the cameras are off and the chat has moved on. Jynxzi didn't need to win a public argument to come out on top here. He just needed to stay consistent, and he did. His character spoke for itself, and the internet eventually caught up to what he already knew. As for Kai, there's still time to course correct. He's young, he's talented, and the platform he's built is genuinely extraordinary. But none of that matters if the people around him stop trusting him. That's a lesson worth learning sooner rather than later. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Drop a comment telling us whether you think Kai will actually change, or if this is just how things are going to be from here on out. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you never miss the next breakdown. See you in the next one.
30% validated viewer? I mean, you have to be kidding me. When the number is like that, it's just no good. Like, it's not, is that, and you compare some of these other guys, sometimes, yeah, it's like, it's just, it's up and it's, It just doesn't add up. That's motion, brother. 37% validated viewer, bro. 30% validated viewer. I mean, you have to be kidding me, right, brother? That's less than 30%, bro. That's 31% validation, bro. 31% validation. That's not motion. That's counter motion.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it looked like you dick eating just a little bit, Felix. This is me talking to Felix. This is me not really being on. It's a pattern. It's like everything, something is going good on this side. Like you saying got to say, and then when you say it and I say something, it's you was joking. It's not even directly me. He didn't say my name, but he talking about my mans and that. These my niggas. You haven't seen the build up to where they at right now and why them numbers are making sense. I know it's hard to fathom. It's not realistic for a nigga to go from a band to 20, from 5 to 50. He hit 100 first week out of here.